in it. You can really style this one in updos. Then we've got Kinetic Beauty, which is this kind of really modern, like if you got this haircut, you'd have to go every 2 weeks. And then to make it look exactly like it did in the salon, you'd have to be a professional stylist. I love that look. Then we have, again, this fabulous full passion. Let me kind of give you a 360 of this, where maybe you love this short hair look, but your hair isn't as thick and full. Maybe you know, your roots come in every few weeks. Get a new color. Maybe you're gonna try out a new color. Love it. This one is called Bloom, and it has that really kind of sexy Hollywood wave to it, but it's, you know, that curl, that perfect bob length, which also you can do like a little pin up in these because you've got a little length to play with. And then we have Fun and Funky at the very end of the show. All colors are available, but listen, don't forget this guy. By the way, we're gonna be doing like a quick 3-minute special. Think about this as a twisty with hair. It is one of the easiest things. I'll tell you, I've got like 3 of these in my wardrobe, and I wear them on air like all the time. Don't forget to add to your order if you wanna get a stand. We also have a 3-pack. They're back in stock. So it's a great way when you're washing your wigs to hang it up to dry. So are we gonna do the colors first? Okay, so let's come over here and I'm gonna do the colors first. Now, I'll go through the colors and I'll tell you which ones go all the time. The answer is gray and black. They always go. But we're gonna start out with this light blonde. This has got like kind of the sexy, super light blonde. And then we're gonna go to a medium blonde, which has a little bit warmer, a little bit more of the reds in there, but still in the blonde family. This is dark blonde. It gets a little in the more ash than warm. Then we go to brown blonde, which is truly brown hair with blonde highlights. Over here is light brown. We're getting a little bit of the warmer highlights and maybe warm brown with a little blonde in it. And then we go to the medium brown, which is that real chestnut color. In person, when you see it, you'll really see like lighter kind of reddish chestnut highlights. Now we're gonna go down here to the dark brown, and next to it is black. And I'd love to show the two together because a lot of times we sell out of the black and everybody's disappointed. Honestly, go with the dark brown. They're incredibly similar, just a little bit softer on the dark brown there. This is medium red, which is that Auburn kind of fiery Rita Hayworth red that I love so much. I actually tried to have my hair that color. It was really hard to keep in. It would wash down the drain. So this is brown blonde, which is similar to the, it's really like lighter. It's like you've got a brown base with tons of blonde in it. Then this is light brown, which has like, it's like ashy. It's almost like a little bit of gray highlights. It's like platinum and gray highlights. And then there's that true gray that has lots of different colors on it. Honestly, this one and the black are one of the first to sell out. It's one of my favorite wig colors to wear. If you want to get that platinum silver color that's on trend, it's almost impossible to do it at a salon. But let's come over here and meet the star of the show. Come on over. So follow me. It's Kyle Kane. And Kyle, you were one of the creative directors, creating the wig styles for many, many years. You've been in the business, hair shows, you know, celebrity clients. But these are for everyday, like, you know, just you don't feel like doing your hair that day.
That's right, yeah. Well, we have been working, Helen, with wigs for 30 years, you know, and the Gabor wigs have been over 50 years, like you said.
Yeah.
This is our fashion range that we've brought you on the channel because they are for everybody to use. I've done all the hard work for you. Take them out of the box, give them a shake, and they're ready to go.
Yeah, and in the box you get a wig cap, which is, and by the way, Ingeborg is here, Vonda's here. Ingeborg's gonna be showing you how she, you know, puts it on from beginning to end. By the end of the show, you'll be a wig expert. $129, 3 flex pay of $43, also incredibly affordable.
Absolutely.
Because wigs can be thousands of dollars.
Well, you know that, working on stage, I know that as well. You know, wigs can be a lot of money, but I tell you something, I lived in London for 30 years, and for the price of this amazing, top-selling, longest wig in the collection, for what I pay for this, I used to just get my hair straightened out. Yeah. You know? right. For getting this whole wig. But I'm so glad. Blowout. One blowout and that's it. This wig, my friends, this is the viewer's favorite. This went crazy for us in the first hour. It's the longest one in the collection. It's this this beautiful, tousled, loose beach wave curl with this gorgeous eyelash bang, which I think is incredible.
Yeah, and again, this is the one that I'm wearing as well. It's super easy. I did put a couple bobby pins in it. You can do an updo in it, and you know, you can have, by the way, you can trim the bangs, and when I say you put it on and go to your hairstylist, because you can only do that once if you want to. But I found that the bangs were perfect. I didn't need to do anything to it.
Well, that's right. You know what this is? It's an eyelash bang, okay? So if you want to sweep it into your hairline, you can. If you want to really cut that blunt to get that Betty Page sort of 50s looking bang, you can. Like you said, you've got these lovely tendrils that hang down the front, Helen. So if you want to take this wig back, all you have to do is leave these tendrils hanging down. You've got enough hair to twist this up the nape, and you can create some gorgeous updos with it as well.
Yeah, look how fast. And I'll tell you, if you do that with your natural hair, you have to set your hair, curl your hair, tease your hair, spray your hair, and it doesn't take the 3 seconds like that you're doing right now.
Exactly.
I mean, look at that. Because the reason why updos, I'll tell you, when I've had professional hairstylists do an updo on me, it's an hour of getting your hair prepared for the updo.
Of course.
You don't just throw your hair up.
No, you don't. And you know what, Helen? You can have hair right the way past your bum, but by the time you pull it up, it goes to nothing.
Yeah, true.
So you need a lot of hair.
You do.
That's why everybody's using the wig option.
Yeah, and Gabor, tell everybody at home, if they've never worn a wig before, the hair, everything, tell us everything.
So first of all, I want to let you know that the color I was wearing was medium brown. And when you get the wig at home, it comes in a beautiful box that I love, and you get this cap with it. So you put the cap on. It's so easy, 1, 2, 3. You pull it to adjust it to your size head, whether it's in or out to fit your size, and then you just take the front, pull it on, 1, 2, 3, and then you're gonna style it. Now, whether you style it with a brush or a comb, that's up to you. Now, right here on ear, I'm just styling it with my fingers just to show you how easy it is. Wow. And 1, 2, 3, and I'm done. I can change the color of my hair without going to the salon and paying a ton of money, and I can look like maybe a movie star.
For sure.
And you know, and you too, because that's what the wig does for us. It just gives us to another level. And another thing I wanted to share with you was that, you know, we went to see the shuttle take off, and it was so windy, they had to cancel it. So we were walking on the beach, and the wind was blowing, and I was holding my hair. And my husband said, "What are you doing?" I said, "Holding my hair. I want it to come off. I'll be so embarrassed. Our friends are with us." He said, "Inky, I thought you said that it won't come off, it won't move." I said, "I did." He said, "Well, then take your hand off." So I took my hand off, and that thing blew and blew and blew, and it was still on my head.
And it did not move. That's the fabulous thing. Well, remember, it's got a unique stretch lace base, Helen, so it will stretch to the size of your head. One size fits all. Comfort velvet band at the front. Open wefted. You remember wigs years ago, when you started, and I started in the industry, wigs were very heavy, very hot. Now your whole head is breathing from the top right the way down to the bottom. But the amazing thing about Gabor wigs is you've got this fantastic Excelle fiber. We could never use heat and style fiber hair before. With these we can.
Yeah, and by the way, this is Confident Flair. This is the most limited. We're getting medium blonde, I think, is the most limited of all the colors, but they're all limited. So this style was on earlier, right?
That's right,
and
yeah.
it flew out the door. So I wish we had, you know, more quantity. So of all the styles of the entire hour, this one is the one that's going the most. Less than 100 in each one of the colors. So I just wanted to give you, like, I mean, I put like a little pin in it. So here's all the different colors. I'm wearing the medium blonde. And you see that, the rooted look to it. It's so incredibly realistic.
So fabulous.
Vonda's wearing it in the light blonde. And I'm doing it in the medium blonde. But even when I pull it back, like if you do like a close-up of like pulling it back here, it's like, look at that. You can't, can you even tell? Look at that.
Look at that.
That does not look like a wig at all. I think that's one of the most astounding things. That's why I brought it back like that and put like little pins bangs in it. I mean, if somebody's like, I'm right next to her, right here, you cannot tell that this is a wig. It's really amazing.
You really can. And do you know why I love this, Helen? So for all our necessity people out there, maybe you're going to be told that you're going to be losing your hair. Maybe you've never had hair before. You know, this...
I've never had a thick, full hair.
Yeah.
I've always done some sort of hair piece, hair helper. Like hamburger helper, hair helper. I've always needed. I've always needed some hair helpers.
Well, it's funny. Every time I knew Helen just from social media, and I followed your comedy and everything. And every time I saw you, until I actually met you, I never knew what your real hair was like. You know.
I don't remember what my real hair is like. It's been so long. I mean, I've colored my hair since I was in high school, but I've always I used to get a perm in the 70s. That was the style because I had such thin hair. So it's not even like, oh, now that I'm older, it's thin. It's just that it's, you know, I never even had it, but look how much hair Vonda can have, or length or color without going to the stylist. For less than one visit to get your hair colored and cut, you're getting this perfect wig. It's great to take on vacations. You know,
totally.
You ever been on vacation and like your husband's like ready in 3 seconds and you're like, all right, I got the hour to do my hair. You're on a cruise, pop this on, boom, formal night, you're out the door.
To go.
You're ready
like
to go.
I'm saying, this is the light blonde color. This is the closest color to Vonda's hair. So if Vonda was going to wear a wig just because she's got the call, she has to run to go a special event, this is the color she would wear. But remember, with wigs, Helen, we can change them up. So I'm going to put this really gorgeous sun-kissed Jennifer Aniston beach blonde color on as well. This is the dark blonde. Now the dark blonde has got that gorgeous, rich balayage root. The ends are caramel and golden. And once again, turn to the side for us, my fabulous friend, because look at this. This is what we love. This is what we love. All that beach texture and curl in seconds. You know, there's something flattering about curly hair.
I love that close-up shot where you see all the different shades.
Yes.
How many, you said there, how many shades? Kyle, I forgot.
There's 7 to 11 shades.
Right, you've got the exact numbers.
To every single colorway. So for even with our blacks and our dark browns, Helen, there's still 7 to 11 shades to every single colorway, because when we get outside in daylight, we want it to emulate the closest thing to real hair.
Look at that. Look, and you know, she's ready to go. It looks like she's going, you know, to the theater, a formal night, or you know, having fun, you know, date night, or going to work. It's 2 seconds. I think that is the big deal. And even if you're like, you know what, this year I did the budget for how much I spent on coloring and cutting, blow drying, setting my hair. If I take that budget and use that to go on a vacation and buy one of these and have perfect hair every single day, it more than pays for itself 100 times over.
Absolutely. That's why I always say to our viewers, if you're sort of contemplating, shall I go for it? I always say to my clients, just think what you last spent when you went to the hairdresser.
Yeah,
okay?
absolutely.
One time.
Yeah.
So with that, you can get yourself this gorgeous Gabor wig. Now, this is our lovely Francine. Francine could never grow her hair this long, and she just thought for a complete change, it just looks so pretty, so sexy, and once again, yeah, drama. We can take this hair back. I'm going to twist this at the root. I'm going to take the little claw clip attachment. That's all I'm doing. No grips, no pins. And we can wear this hair up, Francine. It looks really beautiful. Absolutely stunning wig. One of our best-selling long styles in the collection. It's the longest style you're going to see in this event. And I'm sorry, the colors are going like crazy, but get it while you can. It's one of our favorite styles. Now remember, grey hair is not just for our classic ladies. We have grey in most of the collections because it is so bang on trend at the moment. This grey color is absolutely one of our top-selling colors. And funny enough, my niece, she's 18 years old and she's dyeing her hair this color. Can you believe that? Grey is in fashion. So I'm just going to quickly pop this grey wig on, and we want to see how fabulous you look with grey hair. Hold the front for me there. I'm going to turn you around really quick. This is how it comes out of the box, my friends. Without even brushing it, it comes with this really gorgeous beach wave tousle. Stunning. There she is, Miss Helen.
With my gray hair. All right, we're going to continue. That's Confident